So I'm going to make a quick video here. The topic is going to be consistency, because yesterday was the first day that I neglected to make a video. I was very busy, but if I really grinded it out, I could have made a video. And trying to take a detached approach to it, because for a little bit I was disappointed, because I set the goal for myself to make a video each day, and I lapsed in that duty, so to speak. But anyway, the point is that now I'm at a point where the transgression, so to speak, is already done, and it's in the past. And now the important part is, what do you do about it going forward? Because there are basically two paths that you can take. You could get back on the horse and see to it that you don't allow this to become an instigator for derailment, because it's very easy once you transgress the first time. It's a slippery slope down from there, and it can compound, and then you find yourself lapsing in the duty that you've set for yourself and the goals and this sort of thing. Or you could get back on and pick yourself up, as with every other thing in life. The important part is to keep getting up, because you will be knocked down, but how do you respond to it? Sometimes when you fall down, it's not necessarily within your control, but from that point forward, what you do is within your control. And if you orientate your mind properly and you embody the right virtues, you will not become enchanted or caught up in rumination or regret or past contemplation and all this sort of thing. You will see it as a temporary bump in the road and get back to it. But that's the point of this video, is that I know how I am, and in the past, I've set goals for myself, and eventually, one slip up leads to two, leads all the way down to a complete forsaking of the thing that you were striving for. And all things are cyclical. There is a season to all things, and maybe the season passed, and maybe the season of complete dedication is not permanent. But I think by and large, generally, when you set a goal for yourself, you should do everything in your power to stick to it, so that you build up the perception that you can rely upon yourself, that you can depend on yourself, that you're accountable, that all the things that you are striving for are within your reach. Because if you subconsciously and subliminally entertain the idea that you cannot be trusted, then your whole foundation is shot, because you can only rely on you. So these things might seem inconsequential. Oh, I missed a thing here, I missed a thing there, but they can feed the subconscious with the idea that you are not to be relied upon or trusted, and that is not good. So what I wanted to say is that, as I said, it's very easy to slip down that slope and just completely derail yourself from that one instance. So I'm not going to make it a habit of doing that, but I'm also not going to get caught up in what's already done. So I think the virtuous middle ground needs to be engaged with, and when you're contemplating in these things, that's what you have to contemplate: the extremes, the vices on both ends, and the virtuous middle ground. So I think I'm going to cut this video short. I'm on my lunch break at work, but I don't have too much to say on it. Just know that your goals are important, and you've assigned them to yourself for a reason. And larger than that, they may have been assigned to you and you picked up on them subconsciously, but it is within your power to stick to your duty and to not allow yourself to slip too far outside of the parameters that encompass those duties. So like the video, leave your comments, your suggestions, your feedback, anything you might want my perspective on, my feedback on. Subscribe subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate that. And check out my other channel, Ray Rivera. I do music and art. And know that your suffering is not about you. You will get through it. So do not take a defeatist mentality or curse the heavens or wish it upon somebody else or wish it to be stripped from you, as it is a necessary component of your journey and will strengthen you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, so you can ascend to the levels necessary to manifest your ultimate self and facilitate God's ultimate purpose for you, and to have a profound and positive impact on those you encounter and on the collective as a whole, because we get caught up in the idea that, you know, the suffering pertains solely to us, but it's an illusion, just as the separate ego is an illusion. So keep that in mind as well, and thanks for watching.